Good morning from Yummy BTV. Wishing you all well today. Sending loads of love your way as usual and hoping your day is going to go the best it possibly can. Now, I was thinking this morning about, on a personal level, of how I used to feel about when I do wrong things to people during that life that we talk about on Yummy BTV, especially in the Ks, right? So I did some things that weren't respected and weren't, that scumbag news. In reality, surrounding the one area that I always had problems and difficulties with and always trodden a few toes to get what I want, sadly. Not much different from outside life when crime sprees and looking for the white thing and coke or whatever, and you want to spend all your stealing of people's belongings and robbing people with a gun and doing all that just to satisfy that short-term gratification. I want that stuff more than anything in the world, right? Many of us who are on Yummy BT have been through this kind of stuff. So there's always going to be doing wrong things to people from all walks of life, not just prison outsiders, I've just explained. So a lot of people are going to be hurt by our actions. Now, doing it to criminals in jail, people say, scumbag, we did it. What's the difference between doing it to an ordinary person, burgling, robbing, a 9 to 5 who works hard every day, but nobody turns their nose up at that? And for the crimes that people are in prison for, of harming and ruining people's lives, to be honest, that's not as frowned upon as upsetting your fellow inmate, where all of us have done terrible things to people that didn't deserve it. No difference. In fact, we should be talking about more about the innocent people that we've done things to and making amends for those. I'm feeling bad about that. Sorry. So the wrong and strong principle I'm talking about this morning is, for me as a man, feel guilty badly. We know my traits of character. Many of us feel guilty for some of the stuff that we've done. You know what I mean? To bad people, to good people, whatever. I had to pay for doing a wrong thing in the case to someone that I liked, and I made a bad decision and moved. It involved someone else, and forever and a day, certain people are going to be after you. So imagine 10, 20, 15 years, 16 years later now, I'm in a place, but it's lower category now, surrounded by loads of kids and gangs and violence everywhere, right? And they'd heard about me, but I'm not at my best, man. It's my last lap. And I'm smoking, I'm weak certain days, and I'm still training, doing my thing, and I'm all alone in the big wide world again, once again. But only time now is taking its toll on Uncle Yummy, but there's still that bit in me as well when I lie down. I'm still thinking things through, still pulling the odd strokes here and there. Some of the youngsters love me, some of them haven't got it yet. They think, he's an old man. Okay. Everything was kind of cool for a year or so while I was there. It was just staying in the background. And I was allowing myself to be hired a little bit by some of the kids. Yummy, would you do that? I said, yeah. So some of them rated Uncle Yummy and knew more. Some of them I used to go in there on a one-away when they used to run off their mouth with me. I used to go in and twist them up and say, listen, if you just go, fucking hell, Uncle Yummy, I never knew it was that. I said, yeah, it's that. But I didn't show out in front of people. So I was kind of keeping it cool, right? Then it happened for about a month or two. 3 sets of supposed big people from back in the day that I did bad things to turned up. They not close to each other, but different things were happening all at once. It was a bad time, right? I was in disarray, lost, and that's what I mean about addiction. Can make certain days you're weak and certain days you're up for it and certain days you're not. You know what I mean? You're not saying it. You know what I mean? But no, ultimately, not so much that, but it's being wrong and strong when you're the one that's done the damage to them and they just want payback, basically. Now's the chance. They got the money, they got the drugs, they got everything. They got all the youngsters, because they're big time drug dealers. And yeah, go and do him. He's old now, yummy, yeah, he's an addict. He's not all that. You're going to tell the kid, yeah, yummy. Oh, I know you're chatting, yeah, but he's strong though, that kind of. Nah, man, yeah, you're not going to deal with that from me. You got the power. And were looking to do that to me, so I said, I was caged in, but fucking hell. Well, it made up my mind one day. I said, it was all against me. I had a couple people in the background, and there was people in different parts of the jail and whatnot, and it was a hot summer's day. And I said, I'm going on the exercise yard. 2 of them were going to be out there with all the kids, right. So turning up, I said, you know what? I've got 2 long things. Put them in my pocket. So I didn't want to make no first move, right? I could have done. There was men saying to me, yeah, I mean, go on, you could do him physically. You could do him physically. But because I was wrong, I didn't want to make the first move, even though they were trying to get me killed, you know, right? Now, a couple of those youngsters said, yeah, I mean, uncle, take a beating and leave it. And take which beating? For the wrong things that I did back in the day. I said, no way. Not taking that. Ego too big, pride too much. Okay. Too much, right? Excuse me. Turn up outside. I'm leaning on the fence on my own. Like I do them days, the latter stages of my prison career. Standing there, leaning, just watching that side of the yard. Hot summer's day, everybody's sitting down. Some people are out there that I know, that I'm aware of, that they're siding with that one and that one. Youngsters, 30s, 25s, gang, weren't around in the Ks. My reputation, they might think it's over, whatever. Cage fighter King just turned up. Yummy. Seen all the mix up on it. Says to me, before this day on the yard outside, Yummy, but you could twist my mate. I'm mad about it. I said, I know I was in the wrong. So he's out there, standing up on his side thing, saying, what are you going to do, Yummy? He's standing, all right, unks? I said to him, yeah. He said, what are you going to do? I said, if anyone comes there near me, I'm not making no move, but I'm showing them that I'm here. Walk towards me, stand in the way. If anyone comes towards me, I'm going to kill them. Yummy. I goes, what do you want me to do? I'm not saying anything because I still feel wrong about what I did. Half of me believes that I should accept punishment for it, but I wasn't. But then all of a sudden, 1, 2, 3 different geezers, Dembo Rockers turns up from his wing. Jim Audley at that time. Big, strong, smooth Dembo. Could right have it, right? He's hanging about with a dread back in the day. Mark, for example, light-skinned gold teeth from Acne as well. Red Boy. Different people have just appeared on the field, on the big exercise field where it's summer. I think Eddie O'Connor was out there as well. But listen, Dembo Rockers these guys didn't say nothing to me. Didn't know that they had my back or anything. But I'm just sitting there, lying there, standing there, like I always did. Like, Dembo steps forward and makes a big speech. Says, Yummy. So I'm looking at him over there. Thinking, yeah, Dem. He goes, you all right? I said, yeah. He goes, listen, don't think that you're on your own out here, you know. He goes, if anything, he goes, I'm here. And if anyone wants to come and say, because he could feel the dynamics, or unless he had inside information from his wing or blah. Mark was on that side, said the same thing. But I didn't tell them, I didn't exchange no words and tell them what was going on. But they knew. But there was a couple sitting down there. They knew that they were talking about them. You know what I mean? And they got up, didn't say nothing to them, but walked off. Because what they were doing, them Rockets and Mark and that lot, were actually saying, we got Yummy and we know you're out here, so I'm just letting you know that if you do anything, you're thinking of, we got him, you know what I mean? And those are the kind of men that, you know, where the real truth is. But the truth of the matter, the whole message for this video, to be wrong and strong in all walks of life. Never, it's hard to be wrong and then strike and want to do it when you know you're accepted, but there's no way that you could still let somebody invade your space. Or you could, it's your decision. But I'm saying to you, unless, that's why I say when arguments develop and you know you're in the wrong, don't argue back. They take it to where they want to take it, and then you have to defend yourself in that way. So words like a slap of a lady in my face, I was wrong. Don't get upset about it. Doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? It's not detrimental, consequential to anything like that. But early morning talk, coming up after I travel, more stuff. Loads of love to you all.